Hey. Well, I want to see the iPad if I'm live. And so I decided to jump back on here. I've had my 3 minutes of whinging. And all I'm doing, we're just doing a test. We've reconfigured everything. This won't be sticking around. My faithful supporter, Cameron. We've just tried a whole bunch of different things. So I'm just looking for a little bit of feedback from anybody that jumps on around. Volume is low. Have you got everything turned down, Craig?
I can turn it up.
All right. Sounding good now. So that was an interesting kind of 40 minutes episode where I think every part of our setup that could have gone wrong probably did, including a battery just dying at the very end so that the live dropped out. Oh dear. Anyway, so this is just me kind of getting back on, and the guys are running around trying to make it really, really important and sound good and stuff like that. So I appreciate any feedback you can give us as we do this. All right, so while I've got you, why don't I tell you a little bit about the heart behind Kingdom Business Summit, right? So this is kind of where it started to get a bit jittery on the last live. We've been doing the Kingdom Business Summit since 2012, right? We started with 28 people in a room, and it was amazing. And it just started because I felt the Lord say, just to hold a seminar for Christian business people. And so I took the bull by the horns, and we had 28 people in the year 12 and in 2012. And this year being 2018, we had 2,200 people turn up to Kingdom Business Summit across 4 cities. So it grew a lot in that time and blessed me no end. I got to meet so many amazing people around this country. But interestingly, so this year, the Gold Coast was the first summit, and on the first night was worship, right? We had 400 people, something like that, come to a worship night, raising hands, praising Jesus. We had ministry time where I listened to the Lord, kind of like, what do you want to do ministry on? And I felt the Lord say people that are like hitting their max burnout. So I called forward anybody that wanted prayer, and like 200 people came forward for ministry. So for the next hour, it was all shuckamundas and ministry time and deliverance and prayer. It was beautiful, beautiful, loved it. But got off stage that night, went and debriefed with the team, and immediately felt the Lord said, there's no question to me, but I want to spend a bit of time on that. And so he confirms as he does over time and so forth. So anyway, there are quite a few changes to Kingdom Business Summit 2019. The first one being, we are charging a small amount of money to come. What the Lord went on to show me was that, the thing that kind of worked against us in 2018 was the show up rate. People aren't paying, there's no pain to come, and so they don't turn up. And we had quite a large amount of people that registered and didn't show up. And that's no surprise. That's happened every year, but this year was probably worse. So, and if you look at the financial cost of having, that many people, you've bought bigger rooms, bigger AV, bigger everything. And so, it hurt a little bit. So anyway, the Lord's like, I want you to charge. So we kept it really low, right? So Kingdom Business Summit, and tickets are on sale now. They literally have been on sale now for 1 hour. You can go to kingdombusiness.com.au and get your ticket. They're $79, right? And, just enough to get people to go. But there's also for the next few weeks, there is a crazy offer where you can get 2 tickets for $99. You get the second ticket for $20, just because it's not about trying to, raise money out of tickets. It's about charging people so that they turn up. Here's something different though. Because we're charging $79 to come, and I'll tell you in a second what we're going to be doing over the 2 days, but because we're charging $79, we won't be taking up an offering, okay? Whereas we've taken up an offering in the past, I'm not here to double dip. I'm not here to make these a profitable event. I'm just here to put them on. So it'll be $79. Now, what are we giving you for $79? It's going to be amazing, because for the first year ever, I'm doing breakout rooms. So not only will it be me teaching, I'm bringing the experts in. And I've been searching for experts that I know, like, and trust, who can come and talk on a specific topic, right? So we've got Mark, who's going to come and talk on leadership and team culture, and how to build that kind of environment for a team to thrive, how to change culture. We're going to be hearing from Dave about like the latest and greatest in Facebook ads, and there are some amazing things taking place in Facebook world right now with ads that he'll be able to teach. And and a whole bunch of other stuff around finding your niche and things like that, storytelling and so forth. But you actually have to choose which room you want to be in, because we're going to be doing breakout rooms. That's going to be insanely valuable. But of course, you're not going to miss out, because when somebody buys a ticket to the summit, no matter which city they go to, I'm going to give you the audio recordings of every expert across every city in the country to give you an insane amount of value. So 2 whole days of training, practical breakout rooms, coffee provided, morning tea, so we don't have to run away and get coffee. We can stay together. On the end, Friday afternoon, we go straight into the gathering, which is a networking event where we're going to get into a room and you can bring business cards and start talking to people. How can I help you? How can I help you? How can I help you build your business? So we're going to have an hour's worth of networking. Then a quick feed, and then we're going to go straight into the church service at night, right, where I'm going to be preaching a message up in this place. And I'm going worship and ministry time and far out. It's going to be amazing. Then we go to bed late that night. Then we get up in the morning and we do it all again. We start with a prayer meeting. You know, you can imagine 300 business people all stood around in a massive room in a moment of prayer. You know, from different denominations, different walks of life, different experiences, all praying together to the same God. It's explosive. Then we go into a whole day of training experts. And then at the end of Saturday, we finish with a time of prophetic ministry, where I bring people in recognized and gifted in the prophetic who can come and give a word from the Lord. I've worked out after all these years of doing all these events that I can stand on stage and rabble on for 2 whole days, but you get one word from the Lord and it'll change your life. So it's a very powerful combination when we have practical business and ministry time with Jesus. And so that's really the heart. You know, so we're charging. And the events will never make a profit. That's not what this is about. We'll put all the money back into making sure they're amazing. It's, you know, we've always taken a massive loss personally on these events, always. And you know, and if I can be honest with you, I count it a joy to lose money. Like, if there's no cost, then what's the benefit, right? So that's just a little bit about the heart of the summit. You know, it's going to be a really good time. It's to be around as well. Serious for business, but fun to be enjoying it, and so forth. So anyway, I've rambled on. If you guys, if this has been clear, video and audio, if this is clear, please give me the feedback loop, right? Because we just did a live an hour ago and it was a disaster, right? With technology, internet dropping out, freezing, audio was terrible. And so we're doing this again. Please let me know, like I can see you watching, Matty Garrett, Brent, Josh, Jay, Stephen. Give me the feedback loop of what's going on here, right? What are you experiencing on your end? Is it jittery? Is it good? Is it audio okay? What are you experiencing? Let me know, please, because I can see your comments. Well, it seems like it's better, which always makes it fun when you just spend a fortune on new equipment and it's worse. Anyway, that's life. Give me your feedback, peoples. Travis, of course it's going international. We launched in Auckland this year, and we're going to be doing Auckland again in a major way in July 2019. Very good. Well, that's it, guys. I just appreciated that feedback. Most of you saying it's good. Some of you saying there might be a couple of little glitches, but hey, that's life. Your shirt has a stain. Only one. Only one. Well, that's good. That's a good week if that's the case. All right. Bless you guys. I'm going to sign off, and we're going to go and work out how to make this even better. Love ya.